What's going on, guys? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hit the little subscribe down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I post. I just want to say thank you for watching, for liking, for commenting, and just for being here, okay? I appreciate you guys so much. We are talking about why are you so freaking loved, okay? Everybody loves you, but let's talk about why. So we got 4 piles today. Oh, and if you want to book a personal reading, hit the description. I got my email, or you can DM me on Instagram. I'm like, what? You can DM me on Instagram, and that'll probably be the quickest way, okay? But we have 4 piles today. First pile, we got chef. Okay, not me shaking. Shaking, you got people shaking in their boots. We have lawyer for pile 2. Not the glare. Not the glare. Alright, is that better? I hope that's better for y'all. Okay, we're gonna make it work. We gonna make it work. Pile 3, virtual artiste. I like that. That's beautiful. And we have pile 4, spiritual teacher. What's going on with my throat chakra? Hello. Please. So I'm gonna give you a second, take your time, do what you gotta do, pause it. You can always pick more than one pile as always. And yeah, I hope that this helps you to remember who the hell you are, remember why you are so loved, and that you are truly an amazing being, okay? But yeah, I love you guys. Thank you. And I will see you on the pile that you picked, right? Bye. What's going on? Pile number 1. It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hey, some of y'all might be tokers, because peep this smoke, baby. Shit. You token, have fun, baby. Let it live. Let it live. What? What does that even mean? Anyway, if you're new here, hit the little subscribe button down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I post. And if it resonates, you can comment, you can share, you can like, you can just live on your life. At the end of the day, just be happy. Okay? You guys picked chef. Some of you guys are cooks, huh? People love the way you cook, okay? Ooh, attention to detail. I was hearing before when I first started channeling your energy that you are connected to another pile. You might have already chosen that. If not, it might be recommended to take a look. And based off of like what I'm already seeing, I feel it. So, chef. Let's talk about it. Why are you so loved? First of all, you guys are so grateful. The amount of times that you say thank you is probably ridiculous. You probably say thank you all the time, and people are just like, wow, this person's so grateful. You have such a positive mindset, and you are present. Sometimes you might struggle with being present, but when you're with people, you are present, and that people love, because you help them to become present. You help them to put down their phone. You help them to interact with the real world, right? You help people to remind people to like enjoy each moment and just seeing the process of life, like, because I feel like you have like big goals and dreams. You guys might have your own business. You might especially with this right here, we got broker. But you guys might have your own business, or might be abundant. You just got some good money, or you just, I don't know, you're very good with your money. But also, besides that, you're very confident, right? You're very fair, and people love that. Like, you have this, and he says it right here, natural skill for bringing people together. Again, like I was saying, like you bring people together. You're probably the glue in like your friendship group, or like with fam or something. I don't know, but you hold it down, and you keep people together. And with this teacher, right, you guys, never mind that like you have such a positive mindset, but the amount of wisdom that you have is ridiculous, okay? I feel like you're intuitive too because of this purple energy, but also it's just like you speak your truth, and the way you speak to people, it's just like, I don't know, you have a talent for speaking. You have a talent for just providing guidance. Like, people probably come to you all the time for advice, and they love that you can always give true and unbiased advice. Like, you're the type of person that you're blunt. Like, if somebody is messing up and they need to hear it, you'll let them know, but in the kindest and nicest way. You might like give them a meal or something and be like, hey, all right, let's talk about this. So you have been acting like a butt face and it's time for you to own up to your shit. Okay, I love you, but you know, and like, people appreciate your honesty and your truthfulness. And honestly, a lot of people admire you, and people love that. Like, they can be inspired by you, because I don't know what you do, but you do something that inspires people. You could be either a teacher, an artist, or like just a business person, but whatever you do, like, a lot of people know. I feel like you're popular. Okay, and that doesn't mean that you have to like spend a lot of time with people. That just means that a lot of people know about you and a lot of people know you. And I feel like people love that. People might feel like, ooh, I could get popular, or people feel like they could benefit by knowing you. And they love that. Like, it's not even like that, but it's like, I wouldn't say it in like a using way. It's just like, people know that if they spend time with you, they're going to leave better than they came. So just be aware of that, because you know, there could be energy vampires. Okay, but like, you're very conscious. You have a lot of goals, dreams, and ambitions, and you're chasing them every day. You transform every day, and people love that. People love that you have the power and the mindset to believe in everything and know that you can achieve great things. The hell? Maybe you like nature too, or you have a lot of plants and people love that, or you just like care and nurture for people as though they were like your own children. It could be a parent too, and if you are a parent, then people really love like the way you treat your kids. And like, I don't know, you might be teaching your kids certain things, or like teaching your kids how to cook early or something. For some of you, obviously this is only for some of you, but like, I feel like the way that you raise your children, people are very inspired by this, and they look upon you with like this like high like hope, like, wow, look at this person, like they probably went through mad shit, but the way they treat their kids, the way they're raising their kids is like beautiful to see. And that is why people love you. Obviously we're gonna get more, but you know, right off the bat, baby, like, I don't know, you guys cook, like, you guys are like, I don't know, maybe you're a foodie too, like, you know all the best places too, like, some of you guys could actually be chefs too, or teachers. But at the end of the day, I do feel like that a lot of you have this ability to create things out of nothing. And if you do cook, people really do like your food. So we're gonna go over your oracle cards I pre-shuffled, and then we're gonna get some more oracle cards and some tarot. But let's start. Like I said, life energy, bro. You are energizing to people. Flourish and inner child. You have this childlike energy. You're like the sun to a lot of people. You inspire people. And look at this. What was I saying about kids? Some of you guys are amazing parents, okay? But I do feel like, and if you're a dancer, people love the way that you dance, the way that you walk, the way that you move. You have this type of like je ne sais quoi to you. All right, so let's see. What else? You make time for the people that you love too, and people love that. They like love that you'll always be there to be like, if someone's going through some shit, like, you just come in with your high loving energy and you freaking bring out the laughter. You make people feel safe. You make people feel like it's okay for them to talk to you about certain things. You make people feel like they won't be judged, and that's why they love you. They also feel like they can learn so much from you. Like I said, like, you've been through a lot in your life and you never let it dim your light. You've been through a lot of negativity and you never let the negativity consume you. You're some type of transmuter. Like, that is like one of your spiritual gifts, is like you can transmute energy. Like, the negativity that people send to you, you eat that shit for breakfast, and you, I don't know what you do with it. You know, you could use it for like fuel. Some of you guys, you know, because you know, when if you ain't got haters, you ain't doing it right, you know. But some people really might not like you for no reason, but a lot of people do love you, and a lot of people who love you, they do see that. I feel like you spit hot fire. You guys might be like a rhymer. You could rhyme, like, I don't know, you just like, the way you speak is so eloquent. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but you just like, I don't know, it's unclear. A lot of people don't know what to make of you either. You're very mysterious, and you know, you allow people to see your light, but also they have no idea who you are deep down. I feel like when people come around you, like, you're confident, you're beautiful, you're handsome, and you're just this light, and you're funny, and you're childlike, but you don't really talk about yourself. Like, that's another thing, is like, you don't talk about yourself. You mostly just You allow others to talk about themselves, or you talk about, like, you know, like your goals, dreams and stuff, but you don't talk about your past. You don't talk about the bullshit that you went through, or if something's going on in your life, you kind of keep that shit to yourself until you work through it, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh yeah, I just got over this and this, and then they're like, what? You seemed like you was fine when you was going through all that shit. Like, yeah, no, I was. And they're like, how, bitch? And it's just, I don't know, you don't let your circumstances take over you, and people love that. You don't let, like, whatever is going on, if there's some tragedy or negativity around you, you don't let it consume you for long, and you continue to go about your life and flourish, and you spread your light to so many people, and that brings a lot of energy to others, and people love that. I feel like when you get around people, you help people heal. You help people to, you know, tap into their inner child more, to want to have more fun and see the beauty in life again, and you help people, honestly, to open their hearts. That's beautiful. Wow, pound number 1. Who the f is this? Let's get some more. Yeah, see? Poet and I ain't even know it. Mystic. Bruh, fool. You're funny. You're funny as hell. You are funny as hell. We got God. And teacher twice. We got teacher twice. Okay? Let's talk about it. Oh my God. So first of all, you are, like I said, very wise, and I feel like you are a protector. When people are getting abused, or people are trying to make fun of people, etc., you call those making people feel bad. You call them out, and you speak your truth. You're like, yo. And your words, I feel like if someone pushes you, because I ain't a killer, but don't push me. If someone pushes you, you could tear somebody's whole life up. You could make them rethink everything that they did before that moment. And I feel like you live with the divine, like, by taking inspired action, but you're like a go-getter, and people don't understand how you do it. People think you're delusional up until the point where you make it happen in the 3D, and they're like, oh yeah, I believed in them the whole time, you know, you was calling them crazy, okay. But people love that, like, no matter what people say about your goals, dreams, and aspirations, you make that shit happen. You've done it time and time again. You've overcome it time and time again. But, like, the way you express and communicate is so lovely. You might be really flirtatious and not even on purpose. But, like, I feel like some of you guys, like, the way you speak, your voice. Also, you have a very nice voice and people love your voice. It could be very unique as well. But the way you speak, some people might feel like the things you say are absurd until they start to look into it, and then they're like, oh my God, I feel like a hypocrite because I didn't believe anything this person said, but now I'm seeing it, and I'm like, oh, well, the tables have turned. This person was right all along. And people love that. They're like, they love how you say the craziest shit. They think that you say the craziest shit, but it's not even crazy because you're speaking straight facts. Like, you might be spiritual or something like that, and you might say things like, oh, your thoughts manifest your reality, and someone's gonna be like, what the fuck you mean? And then all of a sudden they start thinking negative shit, and then negative shit happens. But when they start thinking positive shit, their life starts to transform, and they was like, oh my God, pound number 1 was right this whole fucking time. I can't let them know though. You got a lot of people who are like low-key, like, they dislike you but they like you, and you inspire them and you help them, but they also don't want to, they'll never tell you. They would never tell you. That's fucked up. But it is what it is, baby. Again, you're very compassionate. You're very loving, very kind. And I do feel like, you know, you have this, like, this regal, like, goddess energy, especially with this God here. And it's like you have the whole world in your hands. And you understand the laws of the universe, and you take them very seriously, and that's how you live your life. And that's why I feel like a lot of people don't really like the way your life works out for you, but people who, like, understand it and like, are inspired by you, they love that. So I don't know what is going on. Like, why are you got some haters, and the haters really do love you, but, like, it's just like, you know, a hater is just a person who, like, wants what you have or wants to be like you, and they dislike you because you have what they want to be, but they can get there. They just have to put in the work, like you've been putting in the work, you know? I feel like you've healed a lot, especially in regards to your inner child too, and that's why you still have this fun, lighthearted energy, and people really do love that. Again, with your humor though, I feel like you have, like, this dark humor, and you fearlessly speak your truth about certain things, and then people love that. They're like, yo, how do you make this dark ass joke? Like, you could be telling someone about like something that happened to you and it's so dark, but like you made it like lighthearted, and people are like, what the fuck? If that happened to me, I don't know if I would, like, I don't know if I can make it. But you just like, you're so strong, and people love how strong you are. You just like, also you could be a tower moment for a lot of people, and a lot of people like your hair. Okay, you have this nice hair that just draws people's attention, and like you may have like accessories and stuff like that you put in your hair, or you have accessories like rings and like necklaces and what was I hearing, brooches but bracelets and stuff like that people really like your style. Like, you have this unique style. Like, you might wear funky patterns or things that like people wouldn't really wear. Some of you guys might wear baggy clothes, but it looks good on you regardless. And like, I don't know, you have this unique style and people like it, but it's only you that pulls it off. And like, some people might try to copy you, and people love that. They're like, yo, this person's been wearing this forever, and now people are trying to wear this. I see you, Pow One. You the trendsetter. You the trailblazer. We like that. All right. Now, let's get some more. We got Spider Spirit. Make your dreams real. Yes, you make people believe in their dreams. We got Peacock Spirit. Let it shine. There's that heart center energy. Oh my God. Lizard Spirit. Dream the world into being. We have Carnelian. Some of you guys like Carnelian. Could be very creative. Did I say that already? I don't remember. Anyway, let's get all these in here. And time to collaborate. Yo, people say like you bring new opportunities, people. Like, you are the type of person that like, if you say you're gonna do something, you do it, and you inspire people to want to work with you. You probably are amazing when it comes to working with people. You also need to be aware that you might be the person who puts in a lot of work, and sometimes you gotta let other people pick up that slack, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, because you're so good at work that like, if people give you more work to do, that you're just like, yeah, bring it on, I can do that too, like, come on now. But like, sources coming through right now to say, I know this has nothing to do with why you're loved, but this actually does, because you are a hard worker, okay? But you know, some people might take advantage of that and use you to get their work done for them. Okay, so just be aware of that. You're building like some type of intricate, like, I'm hearing platform, business, something, a legacy. You're building something that is going to be seen by many, and it is going to make a lot of people want to work with you. So just know that. But all your dreams are going to be coming true. But people love how you inspire them. People love how unique you are. And also how it's easy for you to blend in. Like, act as if like you are, like, because the chameleon, right? It blends into its surroundings. It's like you still shine even when you try to dim your light. Because you might be known to dim your light, but like, you can't dim your light because it's just like, it pokes through. It's just like, there's no way. You can't dim your light. Excuse me. Where's my autofocus? Shit. Anyway. Yeah, but like, I don't know. I feel like you guys are always changing and growing, and you're always trying new things, and that also inspires people. Like, I feel like you're the type of person like, hey, let's go try this out. Like, they made this new thing. We should go check this out. Or like, you know what I'm saying? There's this new food spot over here, we should go try it. Like, you're always down to explore, travel, try new things, and I feel like that inspires people. Like, again, with this world, because we have the world here, you are probably into traveling, and you are always down to like learn about new cultures, new people, go to different cities, experience different foods from places. And a lot of people, like, they're like, yo, you're the one to travel with. You're probably the person, because I'm seeing that meme again where it's like, I let my friend do all the planning. They're like, and then they're like, I'm singing like a ballerina, swing, what is it? I'm spinning like a ballerina. And then it's just as like me waiting to see how much to cash out them for all the stuff that we're gonna do. So you're that planner. You're the planner. I'm getting Gemini, Libra. We'll get more signs later, but like the mutable signs for sure. Because I feel like you're very adaptable, and it's easy for you to like because you know so much, like I feel like you're like, I'm getting street smart, but you're also wise and you have common sense. Like, you know, some people are like really book smart, and you actually are book smart too. You're very intelligent. And again, with the words, you know, you like might have a vast vocabulary, and you say a lot of words that might throw people for a loop. Like, how does this person, I feel like people sleep on you, and then when they get to know you, or they judge you by the way you look, you might have this unique, very colorful look to you. In your essence, it's just because you're young and playful, people don't really think that you could be this boss, this leader, and this teacher, or how wise you are, and then all of a sudden you come out the woodwork like, ba ba ba, bitch, this is me, okay? And then people are like, oh my god, I had no idea that this person was immensely talented. And people love that, okay? Wow. Sheesh. Let's get some more though. Got my nose running. I'm spinning like a ballerina. I'm sorry, but that's just so funny to me. Alright, let's get some more. And then we'll get some affirmations and see what else. Why do people love pile 1? We got nature. Joy and light. Not surprised. You have this like loving sweetness to you. You're very sweet. You might have a soft voice for some of you, or if you're a guy, you have a deep bass. Divine feminine. There comes Taurus and Libra again. What else? You guys are that's too much. We got Virgo coming through too. Yeah. 2 more. Connect. Jesus. It's too many. I'll take this one. Pay attention. We got the parent. You guys are amazing parents. Or you will be, because with this divine feminine too, that's the mother. What's the bottom of the dick? Bro, vision. Yin and yang, you're very balanced, you're very secure. Your divine feminine and divine masculine is very balanced. And it's like, you call shit out when you see it, right? You're very tunnel vision, you're very focused. Some of you guys are very health conscious too. You're big on fruits, vegetables, or just like, you know, working out, exercising. Your body might look very nice. And it's like, I don't know, you just inspire people to pay attention to their health, to pay attention to their mind, their body, and their soul. You inspire people to connect not only with themselves, but with the divine, and to create new things, and to just have a different vision. You shift people's perspectives, and that's why people love it. They love spending time around you because you, one, bring them joy and happiness. You nurture them, and you might even go in nature with them, into nature with them, or like you inspire people to like want to go into nature more. Like, hey, let's go on a hike. Like, this person could not even be a hiker, but all of a sudden you make a hike like this magical thing, and they're like, yeah, I want to go on a hike with this person every week, you know? Or like, let's go to the fucking beach. Let's go around or something, you know? Again, I just want to point out, some of you guys have really long hair or just really nice hair, okay? I don't know. Oh, here we got sexuality coming through. What's up, Scorpio? With this sexuality poking through, and I want me to see this. Sex magic. Okay, some people love the way you put it down. Okay, you got that good D, that good P. I'm just saying. Yeah, people feel like you changed their whole life, and like some people might become obsessed with you and really feel connected to you after like having sex with you, and that sex was great, okay, and people love it, and that's why they love you, okay? So that is magnificent. Shout out to you for putting it down, okay? But also, it's not even that. You could be really creative. You are really creative, let's be real, and you're very unique, and people love that. And you believe in the impossible, again with this unicorn. You are just something so divine. You create things out of nothing, and I can't. You're great. I hope this is my pile. I feel like this would be my pile for sure. Yeah, you guys are like really healing too. But let's get some tarot. Scoozy. Why do people, speaking of healing, there's a star. What's up, Aquarius? Why do people love pile 1? Shit. Shit. Ace of Cups. 8 of Wands. I told you, communication. You guys speak love to everyone. And you speak the truth, baby. Okay, alright. Well, I guess, do you want me to take all these? That's a lot, but I'm acknowledging them. We got the Tower showing itself too, so. 5 of Pentacles. In reverse. And the Lovers. Another thing that people love about you is like how decisive you are. We got the Judgment on the bottom of the deck. You're very decisive. You get straight to the point. You don't dilly-dally. You are the type of person, you get to it. Okay, you're just like, all right, we're here to do this, so let's get cracking. You're not gonna bullshit. You don't fuck around, okay? You just don't fuck around. You get your shit done. It is what it is, baby. So first of all, you are very healing. You're very loving. You shine brighter than anyone because you're so unique and you're just so confident because you don't really focus on anybody else but yourself. So you have all this energy to you and it exudes without you even trying, okay? And your sexual energy too draws a lot of people to you. So a lot of people might desire you and might want to offer you this cup of love. But people love how loving and caring you are. And you uplift people. You uplift people. And that's why people love you. The way you speak too is like you're very intuitive and you trust your gut. And you're very grounded and logical at the same time. And that's what kind of throws people for a loop. But they love that because they're like, how do you like, you get this information from God knows where, but then you intuitively make it logical for me. And I'm like, how does this even happen? This doesn't make sense. That sentence didn't even make sense. Like, you're a paradox to a lot of people. Like, you contradict yourself, but you don't. Like, but life is a paradox. So don't even get me started on that. But and it's like you're very abundant, you're very kind, you're very giving, and like sometimes you might like, you know, be focused on yourself so people might be left out in the cold, but then you pop out and you remind them like no matter what, if I don't talk to you for a long time, nothing has changed. I will always love you and I still feel the same. And again, with this, you're very decisive. Some of you guys could be Geminis. Gemini. But I just feel like, you know, you help a lot of people to heal. You're very abundant and caring and giving and nurturing and intuitive. And, you know, you get things done with no delay. You're very fast with it. You're just like, yo, we got shit to do. Let's get her done. Okay? And you help people to make decisions quicker because you point out all the good and stuff and you're like, all right, so this is it. This is what's not working and this is what's working. So where's the scale at? You know? Where's the scale? This one's higher. Okay, we're going to go with this one. You know? I do also feel like people love the fact that you're big on your boundaries as well. And throughout life, if people have betrayed you or hurt you, you didn't take them back. You kept moving and you didn't let any of that take away from your true essence. And people love that. People who like knew you and seen both sides, even the people who you've left behind, they're like, yo, this person, they didn't take my shit no more. And they, you know, some people don't see it like that and they're probably like angry, but like, it is what it is, you know. You should have switched up and, you know, like been like me and you know, been loving, caring, and healing and speak your truth. And like, you know, at the end of the day, if you speak your truth with kindness and love and for the highest good of all involved, I think that, you know, everything will always work out for you. But that's just my opinion. So take that as it resonates. Okay, let's get some affies. Some affirmations before we go. Well, I go on to the next pile. On to the next one. Yeah, that's you. You're on to the next one. You're like, yo, I don't have to. You're good at being alone. Like you, again, you're popular, but like you're perfectly fine with being alone. You're like, I don't really need to be around anybody. Like, I have fun. I can do bad all by myself. Bottom of the deck says, my thoughts manifest my reality and I hold the power to choose them. Yay, again, you are very positive. You know that you're creating your reality and you choose the best thoughts regardless of what people say. Like, you're like, okay, you can believe that, but that's not my beliefs. Those don't align with my values, so you can carry on, and people love that. I align everything in my life by simply being me. You're truly authentic, and you inspire others to be their authentic selves. Again, it's a no judge zone. You don't judge anybody. I am magnetic when I stand in my power. Yeah, you're very powerful, you're very confident, and it's like you draw people in, but you're not cocky, and people love that. They're like, yo, this person does what it does, but they ain't cocky. They're humble as fuck, and people love that. I must jump first. I know the universe will catch me. You have this undivided faith, undivided. I can't even say that. That don't make sense. You have this faith that is just unexplainable, and you trust in the divine. People don't know how you do it, but you inspire people to, like, you know, take leaps of faith. Because I'm just seeing this person who I used to work with, and then they told me, like, yo, you inspired me to do this, and then all of a sudden I did it, and now I'm working over here and doing this, and I was like, I'm so proud of you. Like, that's the type of person you are. You inspire people to, like, you know, not be afraid or not be forced to be stuck in a certain place. You inspire change. That's what it is. The only approval I need is my own. Yeah, you approve of yourself, you love yourself, and you honestly are this type of person who is just, you know, you don't look for approval. You don't need people to choose you, and that's what makes people just want to choose you more. My body allows me to thrive. Some of you guys, people love your body, for real. Like, you take care of your body, you take care of your skin, you have a lot of routines, you can work out. Doesn't matter. Even if you feel like you don't take care of your body, someone loves your body, okay? I don't care what you look like. Somebody out there loves your body, okay? But anyway, I love you guys. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Or if you picked it out of the pile. And I want to say thank you, okay? Thank you. Love you guys. Bye. Pile 2. What's going on with you? It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owlet's Intuition. If you're new here, hit that little subscribe button down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I post. And if it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, you can share it. Yeah. So, let's talk about this though. Pile number 2. Y'all. Talk about influence. Yeah, you can convince anybody to do anything, and people love that, but also when it's used against them, they don't. But people love that because they could, like, go to you and be like, hey, can you ask, like, because I'm seeing, like, you know how you want, like, you know, you tell your friend to ask your parent, like, yo, if you ask them, maybe they'll let me sleep over or whatever. Like, it's like that kind of vibe. But also it's just like you know, you are the type of person to level out situations. People love that. People love that. Like, if people are arguing or something's going crazy or people are freaking out, you walk up in this bitch and you, like, walk in with your pimp lip and you're like, hey, cut the shit. We ain't doing none of this, alright? I don't know, you just have this type of control because, I don't know, you can negotiate with anyone. You always are fair and just, and if there's, like, a disagreement, you always, like, it's like you're the judge. The judge, jury, and the executioner. Because, yeah, you're very just. And this is lawyer. But we also have visionary. Some of you guys could be an entrepreneur. It's Moldavite. You guys bring a lot of change to people. You shake shit up. People love that. When you walk in, it's like you're the person, like, say you work at a job and people are bored. And then, like, when on your days off, but when you come in, you make the shift fun for everybody. And we also have doctor and nurse. Some of you guys could actually be in the healthcare field, and you're everyone's favorite coworker. Literally. Like, if there's drama, because there's always drama, you know what I'm saying? But if there's drama, mind you, like, you dead this shit. It's not like you're feeding the tea and stuff like that. People bring that to you, you're like, all right, well, let's see. And then you bring everyone together and you're like, all right, well, this is my opinion on this, and this is my opinion on that, and this is why I think you're right, and this is why I think you're right, but this is why I think you're wrong, and this is why I think you're wrong, and I think you guys should just stop fighting about this bullshit because it has nothing to do with what we're doing here. And you just, like, cut the shit. You did it. And people love that. Like, you just, like, I don't know, some of you guys could be managers or, like, something like that too, or just in the boss, and, like, you hold it down. Like, you just, Yeah. That's all you need to do. But I do feel like you are very nurturing and caring, and you help a lot of people. Like if someone's sick, like you're the type of person to like send them a care package or something like that, or give them like a card that says get well soon. Like you're very kind and caring, and you go out of your way to like, you know, let people know that you love them, and you open a lot of people's hearts, and you're very compassionate, but you always assist people. Like you are the person who's always gonna help somebody. If someone needs something done, like they're moving, or like, you know, they they got a flat tire or something, you're that person. You come through like, yo, I got you, son. If you can, obviously, if you can't, you know, you're like, hey, you know, but like you should call this person because they could be able to help you. Like you provide some type of solution for people in some way, shape, or form. You're a problem solver. You're a visionary. You can see past what's in front of you. You see the solution. Like you see in the future. Like, I don't know. It's just crazy. You use your third eye, but you have a higher perspective on a lot of things. What just happened here? Alright, we're back, guys. I don't know where I left off, so I'm just gonna restart. A lot of people love how hot you are. I feel like you are spicy and spicy. Like, you are very vocal. And again, with this mediate, you know, but you're not scared to like come at people, okay? I feel like you're just the person who says what it is, and you don't give a fuck who has any thoughts differently. Like you're like, yeah, that's your truth, but I'm gonna speak my truth regardless, and I don't really care. Like that's it. I don't know. I feel like you're fearless. But anyway, yeah, you have limitless beliefs. I feel like your beliefs, like, they took time for you to get to this level, but you went through this cycle of learning about who you are and what you love and finding your true self. And I feel like you finally figured that out. And, you know, maybe before you used to conform or be a people pleaser and stuff like that. You just really tried to make everybody happy, but that made you really unhappy. And then you started to change, and people love that. I mean, some people don't love the fact that they can't like get all these favors out of you anymore and stuff like that, because I do feel like people like took advantage, for real. Let me clear my throat chakra. But anyway, you guys promote a lot of change, and I feel like you're very protective of the people that you love, and that's where the other spicy comes in, you know. But you guys look really good too. Like I feel like, you know, you guys are hot or attractive, and people love that. They love to look at you. Whether you're handsome, beautiful, cute, adorable, sexy, I don't care. People like the way you look, and they like to look at you. Let's get some more though, shall we? We got moderation. Yeah, look at that. Healthy, you're mindful. You got hidden depths. Look at all this green. Abundance. Speaking of green, would you? Music, more green, and then shine within. All right, so you guys got some nice ass taste in music. First of all, some of you guys could be singers, out of here actresses, or you just like, you're very charismatic, very out there, very like when you walk into the room, people are like incoming, and they know, like, you know, they know. But I feel like you're a great listener, and people love that as well. People love that, like, they can tell you their hidden depths, their hidden truths. They can tell you anything, and you won't gossip about it. You won't tell nobody else. It's like you're a diary. You're a diary for a lot of people. And people do feel like, you know, you are very balanced. You have these habits that help you to become your highest self. You're very fancy. Some people think you're very fancy, bougie. You might have like some designer stuff, or you don't even have to have expensive things to look bougie. It's just people like, I don't know, you just like, you pick nice things. Maybe you have an eye for nice things, or like you get one good thing instead of like mad things that would just like break easy or something like that, you know? I don't know. But I do feel like you are the type of person to, you know, help people to release blocks in regards to abundance. Like you remind people like, yo, abundance is your birthright, and yes, it's energy and you can get it in your own way, shape, or form. It doesn't have to just be money. You can have abundance of health, wealth, wisdom, joy, fulfillment. But I do feel like a lot of y'all got coin, for real. Some of you guys have really nice skin and people love your skin. You have this like youthful glow. Some of you guys have like really beautiful eyes. People feel like your eyes are very divine. Some of you guys have long hair. And I feel like you guys have high cheekbones, like a really beautiful smile, and people love your smile too. Some of you guys might have fair skin or fine hair, but it's still like beautiful, luscious hair. That's a contradiction, but still, it's like fine, but it looks like, I don't know, like maybe you have like loose curls or something like that, because all these people have like loose curls and waves. Some of you guys could have brown hair, red hair. But anyway, if I don't stop saying that, I feel like also you expose people, and people love that. Like, and I don't mean like people's like deepest, darkest secrets. I mean like you expose the falsity. Like if someone's acting fake or acting fishy, you're gonna like call them out. You'll be like, okay, but that's not what you were saying like the other day, bro. Like that's not the truth. And it's not like, I don't know, it's not like it's just, you call people out on their bull. Straight like that. You call people out on their bull and you make sure that they understand, like, don't be ugly, don't be lying, don't be bullshitting, just be your true authentic self, okay? And your beauty will shine. You inspire people to accept themselves, to see their true beauty. You probably give a lot of compliments out and people love that, okay? Yeah. Ooh. And you're free. You're focused on being free and going with the flow, and I feel like you don't hold back. And also you have a lot of good memories, or you have a very good memory, and people will just have a lot of good memories with you. Maybe like throughout your life you've always been like a partier, or like you're just the life of the party, and a lot of people who you don't really hang out with anymore, they do miss you and remember the good times. They remember the good times now. Okay, let's get some more, shall we? Sound like I said shall we, but I said shall we. Can you chill out, bro? Alright, we got martyr, victim. Yo, that's the same thing, bro. This is lit. Okay. Hermit. Wow, wow. Okay, look at the positioning real quick. They're in like fetal position, right? I feel like you see people through their darkness, but also you've been through a lot of darkness and you still came out strong. You still leapt forward into your new dreams and your goals and your aspirations, and you didn't let the bullshit that made you feel like a victim at some point hold you back. And people love that. They're like, yo, I know this person went through hella bullshit and they still out here shining their light. And you know, sometimes you go into your periods of isolation, but you still pop out better than ever. Detective. See, this is what I'm talking about. You seek out the truth and you call people out. You're like a human lie detector, for real. That's a beautiful thing. I feel like you also have this ability to grow things. Like if you work at a place, their customers grow, or like they get more money, or you know, when you hang out with somebody and you help them on a project, their project grows and expands and it becomes successful. Whatever you touch turns to gold, and people love that. They're like, yo, if you work with this person, so and so, they are going to make you and everything around you glow up, grow up, and become its best self. Legit. I do feel like you call out people, like I said, but like it's like you, I don't know, you're the type of person that like you devote yourself to helping the world, to helping others, and you know what people are going through. Like people who are in your situation, well, in their situation, but you've been in that situation, you help them, you know, you help others, you prevent people from losing themselves or becoming a victim, and you help them to like look inside and focus on like better things in life, like getting creative, or you know, realizing that people are projecting onto them. It's like, I don't know, you're some type of therapist. Some of you guys could actually be therapists. Or you just have this like therapist energy where it's like you're you're very aware, and you help to bring this awareness to people. Like, if you're the person who would be like, if someone's gaslighting somebody, you're gonna call it out. You're like, whoa, that's not fair, bro, because this person did this, and now you're saying that this, but like, that's just because you're trying to like gaslight them. And people will be shook, but they love it. Like, not the person who's getting called out, but the people who like you help out, you know, because you and the other thing is, like, you know, you have that one friend that can find out anything. You're that one friend. With this detective, like, you're that person, like, yo, so I need to see if this person is talking to this person or whatever, and you're like, bet. Hops on the computer and goes and finds out, like, all right, so this is their social security, and this is that, and this, and this. Like, you find it all out. That's amazing. But you really have this ability to find ways to help people who are in need, to help people to set up boundaries, to help people to overcome their emotions. If they feel like they're going through a lot of emotions, you help them bring them back. Wow, that's really beautiful. I don't really know, like, what else to say. But yeah, you call out people who falsify information. You trust your intuition. You're very observant. And you use your powers for good. You know, you could use them for evil. You could manipulate people. The way you speak is like you could like get anyone to do anything. I think that this was that pile that I said that in earlier. If it was, that's a double confirmation. But excuse me, I just ate while I took that break. Well, while I had technical difficulty, and then I came back and I'm better. But anyway, I was like, let me eat real quick. So. But yeah, you inspire people, like I said, and you inspire people to grow and to learn. You probably read a lot of books, and people also love that too. Some of you guys could have actually written a book, or you plan on writing a book, and people love that. People do want you to get out of your shell because they know that you are such a bright light, but I feel like it's because, you know, you have to, like, I don't know, you're an introvert, well, you could be an omnivert and let your soul shine, like, when you're around the right people, but, like, not everybody deserves your energy, and you're very aware of that because of what you've been through, so you don't really allow just anybody in, and people love that. Like, it's like you're exclusive. It's like the way you use your discernment is, you know, sometimes you might be a little, like, you know what I'm saying, a little too much. You know, you gotta maybe open up a little bit more and be a little bit more trusting. Like, yeah, I know you went through a lot of bullshit, and yes, your intuition might be like flaring up sometimes, but it also could be your ego saying that everybody, you know, everybody's out to get me. No, not everyone's out to get you. Just remember that. But I don't know why that came through, but it did. Anyway, let's move on. Why do people love you? That's what we're here for. But source always comes through with the guidance that we need through my mouth. We got B, sweet results await. Yeah, see, I told you, you guys are sweet. But you're a very hard worker and very devoted to, you know, claim your independence, devoted to, like, helping not only yourself, though, because you are building something and you're very independent. You could be an entrepreneur, like I said, but you are very devoted to, you know, hard work, whatever you're working on. It's like you're disciplined, you're very consistent. You might take breaks here and there, but if you have a goal, you go for that shit, okay? Let spirit guide you. Yeah, see? You might be seeing 777, 444, or 555. And we have overcome any obstacle, and slow and steady wins the race. Yeah, discipline. Okay, that has to do with discipline for me, because we don't get sweet results away. We don't get results like super fast, right? You start working out, it's not gonna like, oh, I worked out for a week and I'm gonna get the results like that. No, that's not how life works. You gotta stay consistent. You gotta stay persistent and disciplined and continue to do it even when you don't want to do it, which is very hard. But when you look at, you know, being present while you're doing it does help, but also remembering the end goal, but enjoying that journey. Like, make it fun. Figure out ways to make working out fun, or working on your projects fun, or whatever it is. Like, if you can play music or whatever, however you can make it more fun, figure out a way to make it more fun, you know? Because at work, like when I used to work, I always made my shifts fun. If it wasn't fun, it would go by slow. I'll be looking at the clock. I wouldn't be present. I would be like, I don't want to be here. And then if the source will be like, you don't want to be here? I'll give you more reasons not to be here. And yeah, I don't know why that came through, but you're the type of person who makes people want to stay at work. Like, oh my God, I got a shift with this person. I want to work with them. But yeah, you're very disciplined. and you overcome every obstacle. Some people feel like you're hard-headed, but a lot of people do know that it's not you're hard-headed. It's just like you're very routine, and you know, you're very fixed. You could be a Scorpio, Aquarius, Taurus, or Leo. But anyway, you look at life through a different perspective, and you continue to trust your intuition, but also you understand that, you know, hard work will get you far, but you don't want to make it hard. So that's why you go with the flow. I'm like, what is that? Some of you guys might like drive really fast, or you're a good driver as well. And people love the way you drive, maybe the way you sit when you drive. I don't know why that came through, but it did. Some of you guys could have like motorcycles, or I don't know why I heard an RV. Some of you guys could have an RV, or maybe want an RV. That's random, but four-wheelers and stuff like that, you're into that kind of stuff, or dirt biking and stuff like that. You guys are like into off-roading. Some of you guys like to do that, and people love that. That's interesting. Some of you guys also like guns, and you could be into guns too. Not everyone likes that, but some people love that. They're like, oh yeah, this person goes to the gun range, or is down to like fucking do paintball or whatever the hell. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna get some more from my cannabis oracle. Metaphysical cannabis oracle deck. Some of you guys also may have battled addiction or anything in the past, or you've been like that person who, like, you know, was very follow the crowd and did a lot of things, and you know, now you made your own way, and now you either overcame addiction or whatever it is, and people love that. They're like, yo, this person used to like do this, or they were going through a hard time and they was drinking every day and stuff like that, and now they don't do that. Now they're focused on the bag. Okay, but why do people love pile 2? We got, oh yeah, protection. Was this the, yeah, you're very protective, I'm pretty sure. Those you guys. Look up. Yeah, that's beautiful. Joy and light. You could have watched another pile. Nurture. It's the Empress in this deck. That's too much. We're not doing that. One more, please. One more. Sex magic. Yeah, you definitely might have watched another pile. I love you. Future love letter. Okay, so you have a lot of self-love, and people acknowledge that, and that's why they love you, because you love yourself so much. You feed into yourself. You always look at the positive in every situation, no matter what. If shit's in the fan, you understand, like, okay, there's going to be a solution to this no matter what. Or this too shall pass. You don't dwell on it. You know, you don't allow things to, you know, make you think everything is going to be negative. But again, you are a bull, okay? You don't take people's bull, but you bring a lot of change. And, you know, some people might not see, like, why you do the things you do. Some people might take it personally, but a lot of people love that, you know, you are very, you have this prominent energy that invokes change, and whether it's good or bad, you inspire people to realize, like, okay, that life could be like this. And look at this with sexuality again, okay? Yeah, you are sexy. So also, you could be very competitive in games. Like, if you go to a game night, you're the person who's mad funny because you are the person who takes the game so seriously, and people love that. They're like, yo, they're taking this game so seriously, about to flip the table when this is just Monopoly. But anyway, yeah, you're very kind, you're very grounded, you're very present, you're very happy, you're very confident. You always are like zen too. It's like you're full of energy, but yet you are zen, you are calm. You bring this like sheer like when the lion is like standing there, he's the king of the jungle, but he's literally just like standing there. He doesn't have to roar for his energy to be felt, for people to be intimidated by. And that is, yeah, that's why people love you. People love you because, you know, you just invoke this, it's like fear, intimidation, but people love it because they know that you're a boss, and it's not like, they know that you are like soft, you're a truffle, like you look hard on the outside. You might have a serious face, a BF face, like a bitch face or whatever, and people might be like, oh my god, at first, but then they realize that you're just a little cuddly teddy bear, you know, and they like, you know, love you. But I do feel like you tell people like the reasons why they should love themselves. Like, you remind people of how amazing they are, and that is another reason why people love you so much. But let's get some more, and then we can get some affirmations and close you guys out. Whoa. Truth. Yeah, you're very truthful, and your aura illuminates the world. And you guys could be like this alien type like energy. Very unique earth angel, star seed. And people could acknowledge that on a subconscious level, and that's why they love you. So let's get some tarot. It's like you're mysterious, but also you'll speak your truth and you'll tell anybody anything, but only if they ask. If people don't ask, then you don't feel the need to like talk about yourself. That's why you're humble too, because a lot of people feel the need to always talk about themselves. But for what? I don't know. Like, if people ask, then it's like, okay, go ahead. 8 of Swords in reverse. Princess of Cups, which is the Page of Cups. Nine of Cups. 8 of Cups in reverse. You don't walk away until the job's done. Some of you guys might be a perfectionist, and people love that. 6 of Cups. 5 of Swords in the reverse. Okay, guys, so you're very selfless, but you still have boundaries, and you will walk away very quickly. But I feel like there's a lot of times where you find it hard to walk away, but you walk away from things that stress your mental out. I feel like, you know, you are the type of person and people love this because you don't give up on people, but you also don't feel restricted, you don't feel trapped, but you try your hardest to give a lot of people a lot of chances. But sooner or later, the people from your past, they feel your absence. And people love that. People love your energy, that you are so fulfilling. You could be a party type. Some of you guys like to like drink and stuff like that. And, you know, people like to party with you sometimes. But I feel like you're very charming, very enthusiastic. You could be humorous as well. You're a go with the flow type gal or girl. Guy or gal. But I feel like, you know, sometimes you won't walk away until something is like, you know, up to par. You won't walk away until, you know, it's the last straw. And that's how people know, like, you're a ride or die. You are a ride or die, and that's what people love about you. It's like, you know, even when things are getting rough, you won't leave somebody in the dust. Like, if somebody's going through a hardship and you know it, you will help them through that shit because you've been there, you know? Yeah, you'll help them fight their battles and help them to overcome any situation that other people could be going against them. You're the type of person, if somebody's getting bullied by mad heads, you'll have the person's back. And you won't be jumping in like everybody else did. Like, oh yeah, let's all make fun of this one person and let's gang up on them, because why not, right? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? I was never really down with that. I didn't like bullies, bro. I just didn't like bullies. And, you know, I got bullied. Everybody got bullied, I feel like, unless you were the bully. Even bullies get bullied too, so I can't even say that. But a lot of bullies, like, you know, they get their karma at the end of the day. It is what it is. But yeah, I also feel like anybody who messes with you gets instant karma, and people love that. They're like, yo, like, they've witnessed people mess with you and get their karma, and they're like, yo, this is why we don't mess with pile 2, because they will, you know, mess with you. But I also feel like you are like the whole package for a lot of people. And a lot of people love, like, could see themselves in a relationship with you. Like, a lot of people feel like you're their soulmate, and they love that. They're like, wow, I feel like this person could be my person. So people might be offering you cups of love randomly here and there. So just know that. Let's see, what else though? I'm gonna why am I putting that there? Cat dog. Cat dog. What am I thinking about cat dog? Because you're like cat dog, this enigma. Okay, affirmations for pile 2, please. To close them out. Why do people love them? Why do people love pile 2? Why do people? Jesus Christ. I'm only going to take the ones that are flipped. But let's see what else. I'm always provided for. You know that no matter what, even if you lose, say you lose money because of a situation, you know that you're always provided for, and that whatever was lost, you will get that tenfold. You will always make your money back. You will always find someone better, something better. You know that there's always better, and that's what like people love about you, because they know that even if like something terrible happened to you, they know that you're always gonna be like, yo. That's okay, because this is gonna happen, or this is something better is happening. My soul is infinite and divine. You are divine. You are infinite. You are very connected to the divine. You shift people's energies, and that's what people love. You shift the room's energy, and that's what people love. All of my emotions are a part of my human experience. Okay. You might not be emotional, but you like help people who are going through the motions, going through emotions. You are the shoulder to cry on, and people love that. They're like, yo, I can like literally, like when I go up to this person, they know, and you're like, what's wrong? And then they start crying, and then you give them a hug, and you console people, and people love that. When my dreams feel scary, it means I am on the right path. You feel the fear and do it anyway. And you even let people know, like, yo, I was scared to do this, and I still did it. And you inspire people by telling your story. And I do not feel guilty for letting go of what no longer serves me. Again, like I said, you walk away when it's necessary, but you won't go down without a fight. Like, you can and will try your hardest to, help someone change. But then sooner or later, you understand that it's a dead end. And that's when you walk away. And you're like, you know what? I did my best. I did what I could, but this person is on their own. They're going to live their life how they want to live it. And I'm not responsible for anyone else but myself. So I got to let it go. As you know. But it's your girl Drea. This is the Owl's Intuition. I love you. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye. Now let me give you a little ding. Bye. What's going on? No, you're not last, actually. It was a pile 4 today. Pile 3. Tree. It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button down below and hit the little bell so you're notified every single time that I post. And if it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can share, you can subscribe. You can check out my Instagram or my TikTok as well. I don't know why I'm talking like that. So people love your accent, okay? No, I really don't know. You guys are very entertaining, because we have the entertainment right here with Dancer, and we'll get to it. But you guys picked visual artists, so I'm gonna say right off the bat, visually you are something to be admired. You look very good. You're visually attractive. You might provoke some enticing and provocative thoughts into people's heads, but people love that. They're like, wow, rare. But I do feel like you have an eye for beauty. Again, with this visual artist, you could be an artist, you could be artistic, you could be a what are the people, you're very like your clothing. You express yourself through your clothing, your makeup. You could do makeup a lot. Like your hair, you could have a unique hairstyle. There's some type of visual way that you express yourself, and it's unique, and people love it. You're very fluid and graceful as well. I feel like, you go with the flow of life, and you go with your own rhythm. You trust your intuition. When something doesn't feel right, you trust it, and you trust your gut instincts, especially with this purple, again, with the intuitiveness. And I feel like also, you have like a strong body. You could be very flexible. You could even be a dancer, or like, a trainer. You could just go to the gym. You could do yoga, qigong, tai chi, martial arts, karate, some type of movement, kickboxing, boxing. I don't know. You do something with movement as well, or like, you could be a cyclist, and people love that. Whatever you do, you move. Even if you don't do it often, like when people see you dance at a party or something like that, they're like, oh shit, pile 3 got the moves. But again, because this says divine channel right here, I feel like you're a divine channel for people. You sprinkle that little razzle dazzle magical fazzle on people, whatever that means. You could also have a very unique vocabulary, a lot of slang, and you say a lot of things, again with the accent, maybe from, you know, out of the country or down south or Midwest, or you got like some type of accents for some of you. You could even be a New Englander, you know? No, I'm just kidding. Alright, whatever. But it doesn't matter. Matter. There's an R in there. At the end of the day, I feel like you got some slang, you say things, you know what I'm saying? Like the West Coast, they be like hella, you know, like stuff like that. You know, I say it now because when I was over there for a little bit, so you pick up slang from where you go. And I feel like you say things and people like say it, you know? Like you're influential in regards to like fads, you know, inspiring people to improve their health in creative ways. You could do things differently, like instead of going to the gym, you choose to do kickboxing or cycling or whatever it is that you do, you know. I do feel like you release energy easily. You let your emotions be shown, whether it's to your face, through your face. Like if you're mad, people see it. Or if you're happy, people see it. Your face is very expressive. Like people know what you're feeling even if you don't say it, and people love that. They feel like it's easy to read you, which it is, but it isn't, because they don't really know the inside depths. But like, you know, your face will give it away. So you probably can't lie, but you can tell who's lying. I feel like you center a lot of people. You could have a flexible lifestyle. If you like have your own, you know, business, or you work from home, or I feel like you live a flexible lifestyle, or like, you know, I don't know, you make money, like me, even if you work part-time, I don't know, I feel like you have, or you're just flexible in regards to like the way you express yourself and how you hang out with people. Like, you know, if people hit you up like, hey, you free like to do something real quick, like, and you're like, yeah, I can make some time, you know. You're very flexible, you're very open, you could work things out, and people love that. They're like, oh shit. And you're also very grounded. You're very focused on like building a firm foundation. You're very focused on having the right people around you. And people love that. They're like, wow, this person got a good head on their shoulders, and they're always like surrounded by people who are the same. Like I feel like birds of a feather flock together. Like you have solid people around you because you've gone through experiences where you have to use your awareness to figure out who is a part of your circle and who is not gonna make it. You know, the way you look at life is different. Some of you guys wear colored contacts and people love that. Or you have colored eyes or just beautiful eyes and people love that as well. You follow your dreams and you believe in yourself. You're very confident and you inspire confidence in a lot of people. You're also very abundant and prosperous. So whether that's in energy, money, inspiration, like you're just very abundant. You take up a lot of space in regards to like, you know, your authority. You're like an authority figure without even trying, you know? I don't know. But you're definitely abundant because with this carnelian pirate, you're very grounded but so creative. Like you're creative as hell. Like if you need to fix something, you're going to think of the most out of pocket, out of the box way. And people are going to be like, wow, I would have never thought about that. But it's a solution, baby. Even if it is like, you know what I'm saying? Like something of mine broke and I used a paper clip to fix it. Because I was like, nope. We're gonna do it. I knew exactly. I don't know why. I saw it in my head and I was like, I feel like this is the right thing. I feel like it's gonna be exactly what I needed. I almost doubted myself and then I did it and then it worked. It was a quick fix and now everything is perfectly fine. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's how you live your life. But also I feel like you're very organized. You could like you're the type of person, you take it out, put it back where it came from. You know what I'm saying? You're that type of person. But I do feel like you're very emotional as well. And you let your emotions show. You're not afraid to cry in front of people. You're not afraid to express yourself. You might even raise your voice sometimes. And, you know, you get your point across, okay? People know that. But, yeah, let's get some more, shall we? Why do people love pile 3? Okay. Transformation. What up? We got Scorpio. Some Mars energy too, so Aries. We got look in a book, stargazing, purity, Yeah, that's not gonna work. You know what? I don't even care at this point. Sorry, guys. Purity. Yeah, okay, that's what I was hearing. I was hearing pure of heart in the beginning, and I forgot to mention it. So thank you, Purity. You have a pure heart. You have a pure heart. You're the person who always will do the right thing, no matter what. Like, you're honest, you have integrity, you hold your values very high, and you live your life based off your values. Like, you know how the world works, and you believe in karma very heavily, or you know that if you do bad things will happen. Whatever, doesn't matter. At the end of the day, you follow this moral code in your heart, and it honestly inspires a lot of people, because you doing the right thing and you choosing to be the better person, the bigger person and surrendering for your highest good and the highest good of all inspires people, because everything always works out for you. You might have lucky girl syndrome, lucky guy syndrome, you know what I'm saying? But I feel like if anyone questions anything, like they ask you a question, you will either help them find the answer, or you'll have the answer off the top and you won't even know. Some of you guys could be claircognizant, you just know. You have this insight that helps people, or you lead people, like, you know, the horse. You lead people to the water, but you can't force them to drink, but you can show them the way, and that's it. Like, you're a guiding light, and you inspire a lot of change and transformation to happen for people, and you embrace the change and transformation. I feel like when things happen, you know, like, say, like, you lost your job or something like that, you would be like, you know what? Something better is gonna come. I'm gonna figure it out. You know, I got my savings. I'm good. Like, I'm gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna freak out. I know everything is gonna work out. Whatever, you know, you're that type of person. Maybe you've been through situations where you had to be like, you know what, I gotta keep my cool because I have to trust in the situation, you know. And it's hard because at first in my life, I didn't understand. Like, I was like the victim. I was like, what the fuck? And now, like, when bad things happen, okay, when things that are no longer needed in my life get pushed out, it seems like it's bad, it's a tower moment, but it's actually really for my highest good, and I've come to realize that. So I surrender. Yeah, you flow freely, and you always help people to figure things out. You guys might always take good pictures too of nature, or like of people. You could be a photographer as well, or you just take really good pictures and people love the pictures that you take, or the pictures you take of yourself if you take selfies or anything like that, or you have people take pictures of you. But I feel like, you know, you're very unique, and it literally says, okay, reveal what you need to know about your situation. Whatever question, you'll find the answer. Find the answer to your question. Like, that's 3 different cards saying the same thing. You're like a book, and you can read situations easily, and you always help people to find the answer. You look inside your heart, you trust your intuition, and you always figure things out. You spring into action, and you get others to get motivated as well. You're like a just do it kind of person. Like, you get things done. It could be seen 11-22 or 1-2-3 or 11-11. But I feel like anything you want to find out, you will find it out. If you want to learn how to lose weight, you're going to figure out whatever way is best for you, and you get it done. Whatever you want, you get it done. Yes, it takes a little bit of time, but you trust the process and you don't give up. And then years later, all of a sudden, you have that, what you've been trying to get for a while, and people are like, how did you do this? Well, I've been doing this. Well, yeah, I've been doing that too, but I had to give up because it wasn't working for me. But I've been doing that for like 2 or 3 years, bro, and now that's why I have the results. So you can't give up. And you remind people like, yo, just thinking about it and not taking action, you're not going to get anything done. Okay? You're not going to receive what you're trying to manifest. You have to take the inspired actions. You have to do the things that other people won't want to do, even if it's a little. It doesn't have to be like terrible, because it's going to be fun. You have to do the hard work now so you can play later. You have to balance. Life is about balance, bro. And that's what you remind people, like, balance is key. Like, there's going to be good, there's going to be bad, there's going to be light, there's going to be dark, but we can enjoy it regardless. It's all a part of the plan. You have your summer, you have your winter, just like the seasons. And that's what you remind people of. Also, because you're so light, but then you still have this, like, mysterious, like, darkness to you as well. And you're very blunt. And that might intimidate people, because all of a sudden, if someone messes with you, you'll go from this to, like, all of a sudden you're just coming at next and you're like, tearing everybody a new butthole. But yeah, people also love how you keep busy and you're very busy. Or you're like the type of person that you set up plans all the time. You're like, all right, let's go. let's go do this weekend or something like that, or we can go do this, like, you know. But let's get some more. We got Virgin, Rebel, Prostitute, Orphan, Child Orphan, and None. Yeah. You don't judge nobody. You're selfless, independent. You've been through a lot, but you never, even if you did in the past, like because of like, you know, your upbringing and stuff like that, you overcame it. Like a lot of people tried to instill fear in you, like, oh, you shouldn't do this. Like, say everyone wanted you to go to college, but you wanted to pursue your creative venture or whatever it is, because I feel like you have some creative venture, and then all of a sudden people are like, no, you're not gonna succeed if you do that, you should play it safe, da, da, da. And they meant well, but that was also them projecting their fears onto you. So you decided to keep doing it, and then you made it, and all of a sudden they're like, oh my god, I knew you was gonna make it. Like, nah, B, you told me to give up, you told me to go do something else, you was trying to push me off my path, which I respected. You know, that wasn't your fault, you did what you knew at the time, you did your best, but like, don't bullshit me. Okay. I do feel like you have been abandoned, but you still you know, you're still pure, you're still this beautiful light that inspires people to, like, you know that they can find their people, because you might have lost a lot of people in your life, but then you ended up finding yourself and finding your people. You also could be very abundant, but also you empower a lot of people, and then you empower yourself as well. Again, you're very good at negotiating, but I think that was in another pile, but like, if not, then you are very good at negotiating. Okay, you get people to agree with you, and even if they don't agree with you, they do see your side, and you like kind of shift their perspective, like, oh, maybe this person is right, you know. But I feel like you apply pressure onto people. You apply pressure onto people for them to be themselves, to be more kind, to be more caring, to be more pure of heart, to be more loving. Okay, you shine your light on the darkness of people, and you accept their darkness. No shade or anything. Like, you just be like, yo, it is what it is. Like, I understand why you do the things that you do. You could be very, like, I don't know, like connected to the mind, very good with psychology, or you understand why people work, or you've been where people are, so you understand why they're doing the things that they do. So you give them grace, but you let them live their life, but you don't let them take from yours. And people love that. They're like, yo, you surround yourself with people who are nothing like you. You're the rebel of the situation. Like, you live differently, but like, I don't know, you don't allow these people to affect you at all. But you are the one who inspires the social change that is for the better of the situation. You reflect this spiritual side of life in a world that is mostly based off of fear and the 3D realm. You remind people that we are spiritual beings having a human experience. You're also like very like sensual and lovable, very in tune with your emotions, so people can feel comfortable around you. You give great hugs too, and people love that. I feel like you might pray or meditate a lot, and you inspire people. Like, people be like, what are you doing today? Oh, after I go meditate, I might go hang out in the woods, or take my telescope to go and look at the sky and see the stars. You want to come look with me and stuff like that. Like, I don't know, you do things that are different. Things that are different that, like, you know, really help you to see the world. Really reminds you of how small you are. Really reminds you to not sweat the small stuff, and that reminds others of the same thing, you know? You don't peer pressure anybody, and you don't fall victim to peer pressure. Like, I feel like nobody can tell you what to do, but you can tell anybody and everybody what to do, and they'll listen to you, because I don't know how to explain it, but you just know. Like, again, this is the group I said it, claircognizance. You just know things without knowing, and people trust your input, your influence, and people trust you because you've never failed, you never miss, you know. Yeah, let's see what else. You guys are dope. But yeah, you're very pure of heart and very, like, I don't know, innocent. Like, you exude this innocence, and people really love that. But you're not innocent. I feel like you look innocent, or you portray yourself as innocent, but the real you'll mess anybody up. Okay? So we have be loyal to what you love. We have spirit has your back. Trust trusting in magic. Yeah, you could be very spiritual. You could do magic too, and people love that. Use your mind wisely. And time for a beginner's mind. We have mind twice, okay? So you have a very big mindset. You have a mindset that inspires change. You have a mindset that closes out cycles. You have a mindset that balances people and helps people to see the love of life again. Okay, you remind people that even when things get rough and prickly, you know, maybe you need to restart. Maybe you need to look at it from a different perspective, and people love that. Like, you shift people's perspective, especially with this eagle, okay? You also have this like crown, king, queen type energy, and you're very loyal. You're loyal to yourself, you're loyal to what you love, and you're loyal to the people that you love, and people love that. They're like, yo, like, say somebody's talking shit about your friend, you'll stand up for that friend. You'll be like, okay, I don't care what you do or how you live your life, but you're not going to talk shit about my friend when I'm here, okay? I need you to come correct or don't come at all. And that's the type of person you are, okay? That's beautiful. Yeah, but you really trust in magic. You believe in magic. You have this pure heart, and you're very loyal, you're like a good companion. You're like the best friend. You're the friend that everybody wants, but, you know, you're very exclusive. And it's like, you know, with this pig, because it's like when pigs can fly, it's like you are just something else. Like, I can't even explain the type of person that you are. You are just like so different, so unique, so beautiful, so childlike, and yet so wise. It's just, you shock people. You shock people with the amount of like contradictions that you live and exude, because you're so balanced. And people who can't see balance, they see black or white. They don't see the gray in any situation. But there's so much gray, there's so much color in the world, okay? Everybody has their own perspective. There are literally billions of alternate universes, because every person who's alive, every being who's alive, that's their own universe. That is a universe in itself. I am a universe, you're a universe, we're all universes. Hey, but that's just my perspective. Anything else that I can get from this? Yeah, that's all I got. That's all I got. Okay, let's see what else. Let's see what else we can get, baby. Baby. Why do people love Pile 3? Look at Intergalactic coming through. I'm telling you guys are like some type of aliens, starseeds, spiritual. You could do like Reiki. You could be a tarot reader. You could do sound baths. You could make meditations, do meditations. You're just very spiritual, or you just live your life very spiritually. Like, you don't have to be spiritual. You don't have to be like the token spiritual person that everybody thinks that spirituality is. Spirituality is just you figuring out your truth, believing in your truth, and living your life the way you want to live it for your highest and best good, in my eyes. But anyway, why do people love Pile 3? Okay, we got Just Go. And Sex Magic again. Jesus. No, I'm not. Oh my god. Okay. We got Peace. Aw. Clarity, which is the Justice in this deck. And we have Essence. Bottom of the deck is Miracles. You're a miracle. You're a literal miracle magnet. You're a miracle for people. Like, I bet people. I bet people always end up like coming to you like, hey, can you help me? And then when you like say sure, they're like, oh, thank God, this is a miracle. You're a miracle. Like, you are a miracle bringer to people. I can't. Again, you're fair. You bring a lot of peace to people. You're very beautiful. You could have a pet too, and people love you in the way that you have a beautiful relationship with your pet. You could also, you know, have a boyfriend or girlfriend, and people admire your relationship. They see you guys as like the dream relationship. They see like you guys as, you know, the poster, you know. People like, I want to have a relationship like them one day, like, you know. Just go. You go with the flow. You're good with being on your own again. We already had that independent style, right? You guys got nice hair. Could have a nice beard. When you wear glasses, if you have glasses, people love your glasses. People love your shades. If you wear head wraps, people love that as well. If you do pottery, this is random. If you do pottery, People love that. You could have watched another pile, I'm telling you. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people look up to you because look, he's like standing up here. Was he on a concert? Yeah, he's at his own concert, and then he got all these people over here. See the peeps? Got all these people over here like worshiping him and stuff like that. He's like freaking. It's like Noah's Ark with that. That's why the animals. Maybe you're an animal lover too, and people love that. You could also do charity work as well, and people love that if you do charity work. They love the fact that you do charity work and you reach out to them like, hey, I'm doing this. You want to come with me? Or like you're the type of person who will do a 5K for a charity and stuff like that. Not all of you. That's only for a select few of you guys, okay? Because not everybody wants to do a 5-10K out here, okay? One day I do want to accomplish that though, for sure. You could do the Iron Man challenge too and stuff like that. You're into challenges. You overcome challenges, and you're the type of person to do that. Like that is like you were like that type of person. You're the type of person, if someone makes a bet, you're like, yeah, it's on, and I'm down with it. But yeah, you are so peaceful, so centered, and you go with the flow, and you end up inspiring a lot of people to go with the flow. You bring a lot of peace to people, and you might actually do, like, I think I said this already, but like makeup and stuff like that. If you have curly hair, people love your hair. Or if you wear it on a fro, waves, blonde hair, red hair, brown hair, black hair, people love your hair. Yeah. You're very balanced in your divine feminine, your divine masculine. You're very intuitive. You're very loving. And I feel like you have this softness to you that is just like, you're a miracle. You're a miracle for a lot of people. And I feel like when things hit the fan, shit hits the fan, you hold it down, but you also walk away. You're like, I'm not afraid to just go away from things that no longer serve me. You'll cut people off with ease, and people love that because you inspire people to do the same. Like if you were ever in a toxic relationship or something like that, it might have took a little while, but you got yourself out of that, and you inspire people to like leave that shit, or you inspire people to like know their worth and know they deserve better in life, and to choose to get better in life, you know? 25. Some of you guys could have piercings too and tattoos, and if you do, people love your piercings and tattoos too. Let's get some tarot, and then we're gonna get some affirmations and close y'all out. Clickety clack, the bad bitch is back. If you have nails too, if you get like acrylics, or even if you don't, like whatever nails you do, people like your nails. Okay. Let's see, what do people love about my pile threes? You're a fighter, bro. I feel like you'll whip somebody's butt. 9 of Wands. When it comes down to it, like you're a private person, but you will get vulnerable with people. I feel like you'll talk. Okay? 5 of Pentacles. 10 of Swords. In reverse. What's this 5 of Pentacles about? Why do people love that? That doesn't clear and concise messages, please. 5 of Pentacles. What's this about? Okay, we got the 8 of Swords in reverse, and the Sun. 6 of Swords, the Moon, Sun and the Moon again. Very balanced, but I feel like you're this light for people. Peaceful out here, very zen. You bring clarity to people, and you also help people to free themselves from poverty mindset, from a lack mindset. You take the blindfold off, you remove the veil. Okay, you're the type of person, you probably believe in conspiracy theories, and people love that. People love how nostalgic you get too. It's like you don't forget your past, and you'll talk about things that you went through and stuff like that, and people love that. They love to hear stories about your past or things that you experienced. I feel like you're a very good storyteller, and people love that. And people feel like you'll fight anybody and anything. Like, and it's not to say like you could be like this small tiny person, right? And you still got hands, and you'll still talk that shit, and you'll still defend everybody and their mother because you don't care, because you know you have that power. Okay, but you're very healing too. Very healing, and you're not a quitter, okay? Just because, like, you know, some things get hard, you will never quit. You'll never quit, no matter how many times that these swords stab you in the back. You will close out that cycle, that painful ass cycle, and you'll move on. You'll move on from the past, and you'll move on to bigger and better things. You'll let go of that lack mindset, learn the lesson that you need to learn, regain your peace and zen, and then start fighting for your dreams again. Okay? You might have let your guard down or let your emotions overwhelm you for a little bit, but you always bounce back. You bounce back, and that's what people love. They love that. They eat it up. They're like, oh yeah, this person went through that, but then all of a sudden they came back and I'm better. Anything you go through, people always know that you'll bounce back. You've been through the ringer, and people know that, and I feel like no matter what, they know that you'll bounce back. Because last night took it out and bounce back. Big Sean. Which brings me back to gratitude. Okay, you could be grateful. Never met a successful person that wasn't grateful. That's a fact. So get some affirmations to close y'all out. Okay. Bottom of the deck is I am always guided. You're always guided, and you are always that guiding light for everybody else. You always are a guide. You always help people to become better. I align everything I need in life by simply being me. You're truly authentic. You don't sugarcoat shit. You don't bullshit. You don't swing people around, whatever that means. I don't know what that means, but it means like you don't beat around the bush. Like, I don't know, you just straight to the point, and you're your true authentic self. My big vision is the sum of the small steps I take each and every day. You have some habits that you do every day to help you to become your true authentic self. Some of you guys could be sirens, because we got a mermaid right here. Some of you guys could be sirens, very sexy, very alluring to people. Okay. Third eye. Says, my heart is open to receive love, joy, peace, wealth, and guidance. You literally listen to your heart, follow your heart, and you receive all of that, and you inspire others to do the same because of how you live. And I feel like you talk about how you live, or you talk about what your beliefs are, and you inspire others by telling people like how you live and why you live that way and why you believe these beliefs. How I feel is okay. I don't need to explain it. Yeah, I feel like you get vulnerable, but only when you need to. Like, you'll cry and stuff like that, but you don't really need to. Like, you'll be like, I don't want to talk about it, but I just need a hug and I want to cry it out, you know? And you allow people to do that as well. Like, if somebody doesn't want to talk about it, but they just want to cry it out, you'll be that person and be like, that's okay. We don't got to talk about it. Let's go for a ride, you know? Let's go tote. Let's go into nature. Let's go do something that you love. Here's some candy, some chocolate. No, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. That's random. You could give good gifts as well, and people love the fact that you give amazing gifts. And I'm hearing good massages. You have soft hands, some of you guys. You have very soft hands, and you give good hugs. I think I already said that, but like, yeah. My soul is infinite and divine. Yeah, you're very connected to the divine, and people know this. People know you're divine. People know you're an ascended master. You're a divine being. You're an earth angel, starseed. You are just a light here to help the world, okay? But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever, and I'll see you on the next one. Oh. Bye. What's up, pile number 4? That was my seat. If you heard that. I don't know if you did. It was like, It's your girl Drea, and this is the Owl's Intuition. If you're new here, hit the subscribe button down below and hit the little bell so you get notified every single time that I post. And if it resonates, you can like, you can comment, you can subscribe, or you can carry on with your beautiful magical day. Also check me out on Instagram and TikTok if you feel called to. And if you want to book a personal reading, my email is in the description box below. But let's talk about it. You guys picked spiritual teacher. You guys are my spiritualists. Okay, you hella spiritual. You believe in a higher power. You could be religious. Whatever you believe in, you trust and know that there is a divine essence, a God, a being, creator, but you also embody that as well. Let's talk about it. You're an empath. You have this deep connection with others, and people love that. People love the ability, love your ability to be able to, you know, not allow the feelings and thoughts of others to overcome you, to consume you. You don't take anything personally, and people love that. Like, you have an intuition that's unlike anyone else. You probably finish people's sentences and stuff like that, or like if someone's like, what's that word? And they're like, and then you say the word and they're like, oh, you can always finish my sentences, or you always know. And people love that. You also assist a lot of people with any life issues, anything. It could be something tedious or it could be like monumental, but you help people on so many levels, and you allow people to, not even allow people, you inspire people to be more aware of the universe, or be more aware of their spiritual essence and their spiritual self. And you teach. You're a teacher. Whether you know it or not, you might not actually be a teacher. Some of you guys could be a spiritual teacher, or just like a person who creates content, or like, you just speak and you learn, and whatever you learn you teach. It doesn't matter. You impact everyone, and your wisdom, your words, they help to transform the lives of others. You recognize talent, you recognize people's ability to create their life, and you help to guide people. You're a guide. You guide people, and that's why people love you. You also help people with money. Like, you are very good in regards to like telling people what to invest in, you could be an entrepreneur, or you could like always find new side hustles and stuff like that, and inspire others to do that. You also take your time. You're very patient, and people love that. You're very determined, and you always think long term, longevity wise, and people love that. They're like, yo, this person they realize that life is a marathon, not a race, and they know that you're going to be successful, and that's why people love you. Okay? People always also love that you care about the well-being of not only like people around you, but the animals and the universe and the earth. Like, you care about the earth. You could be an environmentalist, You're very aware that, this earth is where we live, and if we don't take care of it, as you can see, because we haven't been taking care of the earth, that's why we have all these natural disasters. But also, if you want to get into conspiracy theories, they do control the weather. But that's also not in every single aspect. But that's a whole nother story. Let's not go down the rabbit hole. But I do feel like you're very into conspiracy theories too, or you have a lot of ideas, or you've done a lot of research, or you've been down the rabbit hole. So you talk about things, and people are very shook about that, and they love that. Especially with this peacock copper, this is a very unique stone. So you're very vibrant. You could be known as dramatic, but I just say you're very enthusiastic about life. You're very expressive. You could be an actor and actress as well. Or you just like, you play a lot of different characters in people's lives. Or you're the type of person who does impersonations. Like, you'll be like doing accents, or you'll do impersonations, like like you'll make fun of people, but like not in a way like that's actually making fun of them, but you act like them. Interesting. Anyway, you're very expressive, and we have enthusiastic right there too, but you're very courageous, and you always show your true colors no matter what. And it's like, you don't try to fit into people's lives. You live your life, and you allow people to live their lives around you. It's like you're in control of your life, and you live your life how you want to. And if people want to be in your life, then, if they're up to par, if they can handle it, if they got the goods, if they got the vibes, then you'll allow them to be in your life. But if they don't, then you're just going to be quick with it and protect your energy in regards to that. You're very protective, very, very abundant, very psychic, but also very calming and unique. It's like you're energetic, but you also bring a lot of peace to people. That's why I think you guys picked another pile, or every other person picked this pile. I don't know. A lot of people picked this pile. But I feel like you're very connected to the divine, very confident, and, I don't know. Some of you guys could be translators as well. That's random, but people love that. If you speak another language, people love that. People love your accent if you do speak another language, or if you just have an accent in general. And that you're very focused on your well-being and trying to become better every day. You're very observant, and you're very cautious of how you influence people. Why I say cautious like that, I don't know. I do not know. You're very cautious. And yo, people love your laugh too. You could have a multitude of laughs. You could have the snake laugh. You could have the hiss. You could have the one I just did, the like I can't breathe laugh. You could have like a ha ha. Yeah, when you laugh, people laugh. Chill out. Stop with the flash. Get somebody else to do it. That's you too. Like, you support people, but you're also like, if it's something that you don't want to do, you're like, get somebody else to do it. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. Let's get some more. Damn. Let's get some more protection. Yeah, you're very protective. I feel like you got a certain group of people that you just ride for. We got celebration. Your ride or dies. You could have like a squad that you've always been with for a while. Your soul tribe. Doesn't have to be like you knew them since childhood, because, you know, things happen. But it could be for some of you. Or some of you made a new tribe. But this also could be your spiritual team is very protective of you, and people love that. And people notice it. Like that if people mess with you, they get karma quick. If they talk shit about you, they get karma quick. So people love that. They're like, yo, I don't know what this person does, but some people think you do witchcraft and shit. And if you do, hey, shout out to you. Hopefully you don't do no black magic or shit like that, because remember, karma always balances itself out. But anyway, not my business. I respect it and I don't judge. I just don't do that shit. It's not my cup of tea, okay? But I feel like no matter what, you are always willing to ask for help, and people love to be like depended on for some reason. You know, some people, like, when you ask for help, people love that. But also, like, I feel like you will help anyone who needs it. If you can, if you have the energy, because we have protect and protection. Like, you know, you're very protective. But you're the life of the party. You allow people to get comfortable, to get silly. Get silly. Get silly. You're inspirational. And you're always prepared. I feel like you're one of those people, like, this is an example, but like, you say you're a girl and then you got your bag and you pull out mad shit. You got everything. What you need this? What you need that? I got you. I got you. I got you. It don't matter what you need. I got it. Okay. And you help people find things. Okay, with this Lost and Found, you help people find their souls. You help people to find their passion. You help people to find their purpose. You help people to find their light again. You help people to figure out who they are, and you help people to find actual things too. Like, hey, I lost my glasses. And then you can help people find your glasses. Like, here they are, Timmy. There you go. You're Gucci. But you're very spiritual. And I feel like you're very psychic. Some of you guys could be tarot readers and stuff like that. Mediums. Just intuitive as hell. You're very psychic. Whether you, you know, put your gifts out there or not. But there's a lot of psychic gifts out there too. You shift the energy of a room, that's for sure. And that's a psychic gift as well. I forgot the name of it. I don't know. I just learned about this actually. But yeah, when you walk into a room, you shift. People want you to go to things. Like, people will ask if you're going, like, yo, is Pow 4 going to this event? And they say, yeah. They're like, hell yeah, it's about to be lit. I haven't seen Pow 4 in forever. Let's go. That's funny. But yeah, anytime that you, I feel like to a select group of 5 people, no more, no less. Nah, it could be less or more, but still. You always are the type of person, like, you can get called on. Like, people will call on you for help, and you're like, I'll be there if I can. But it's usually anytime. I feel like you'll hold it down. You know what I'm saying? You're the rider. But you're big on boundaries too. But I feel like, you know, deep down, you're always going to be down to help. If someone really, really, really needs your help and they can't find anybody else, you'll do it if you can. Like, if you're in another state and you have to take a flight back, you're not doing it. But, like, you know what I'm saying? If you can, you will. So we got priest. Look at this. Are you serious? Spiritual commitment serves as a channel of spiritual energy. I'm telling you guys. Hero. Heroine. Yeah. Father. Supporting life. You support. Saboteur and artist. Yeah, you guys are very, very unique, creative, grounded, loving, and you speak your truth. and you speak your truth in regards to spirituality, and you tell your perspective on spirituality, and you teach people about that. Yeah, you have a passion for life, and you empower others to get more passionate about life too. You remind people that life was not meant to be hard. We make it harder. Honestly, we do. We do. And you own up to your shit too, and you make people own up to their shit. And that's why people love you, because you keep it real. You're like, yo, you know you shouldn't have did that, right? Like, why did you do that? And yeah, I did that too. So we both fucked up. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But you're a guiding light. And I feel like, you know, with this father here, you don't have to obviously be a male, but you're just the type of person who's like, you're the protector. Because we had protective too. You're the protector. You're the person who, you know, you're entertaining, you're fun, you're adventurous. You'll climb over mountains for people. You help people to be present. You help people to see the beauty in the world, to look at the stars, see the ocean, to see the mountains, to see how nature works. Because when you go into nature, your perspective shifts. You ground and you come back to your center, and you kind of forget about all the bullshit that you, like, you know, will worry about for 2 minutes, and then all of a sudden a week later that whole tragedy that you were stressed about is a thing of the past. As most things are, we stress about shit, and then a week later it's completely, it could be the next day non-existent. Why was I stressing about that if I knew the next day I wasn't even gonna? And you know, when we stress causes disease, which causes disease. So you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about why do people love you. I'm going on a tangent over here. But people do love, if you got waves or jerry curls too, your hair, people love that. If you have dreads, people love your beard too. You could be a good father, a mother, and people love that. And I feel like some of you guys travel a lot, or you're just big on change, like you move a lot, and people love that. Like, you're always moving, on the move, on the go. People be like, hey, what are you doing today? Oh yeah, I'm gonna go do this, go do that, then take a little mini trip over here. You know, I'm gonna go whitewater rafting, then go on a little hike, and blah, 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 then I'm gonna go skydiving. People are like, what the fuck? Because I feel like you live life on the edge, and people love that. Because we have these people climbing and then a hot air balloon. Like, you know what I'm saying? You live life on the edge. And it's not to say that you're always doing this, but you are the type of person you would. And you probably did, or do, or will. Again, you live in another dimension too. Like, you live in the 5D most of the time. So sometimes people might think you're delusional, or you're always in your head, and that's why you like to spend time in nature, because it gets you out of your head and allows you to ground. But people love that you're very dreamy, and you're the type of conspiracy theory. Wasn't I just talking about this in that pile? Yeah, you're like the alien. Let's talk about aliens. Let's go down the rabbit hole, baby. Let's fucking go. And I feel like, you know, when people abuse authority, you call people out. You call people out on their destructive behaviors, whether it's to the harm of others or their self. You call them out. You're like, hey, you know you shouldn't be doing this. Like, I know you're going to live your life, but I'm just letting you know that you doing A plus B is going to equal C. And that's a see you next Tuesday. Okay? No, I'm just kidding. But it is, though. But, you know, yeah. You also, when people spend time around you, a lot of magical, mystical things happen because you're so connected to the divine. So a lot of synchronicities, a lot of animals, a lot of like spooky things people would think are spooky would happen. And they're like, yo, what the hell? Like, I've never seen this many number sequences before. I've never seen all these animals, or like felt this and heard that and stuff like that. Like, supernatural things happen when people are around you, and they love that because you just bring out the magic of life because of your beliefs, and that makes others believe because you believe it manifests into the reality, and then people who don't believe can actually see because they need to see to believe, which is sad but true. Anyway, we have grasshopper spirit. It's not sad, I can't say that. It is what it is. Because I was the same way. Nah, I actually believed in a lot. But I didn't study enough to, like, understand the laws of the universe, you know? We have rebirth is assured. we have Take a Leap of Faith. So we got Aquarius, Scorpio, heavy Aquarius because we got the starfish, which is open to infinite possibilities. Actually, that's not how we're gonna put this. Okay. We have lay a solid foundation, beaver spirit, and nothing is wasted. Vulture. Yeah. One man's trash is another man's treasure. You could be the type of person that you could, what is that thing called? When you go to the thrift, you could thrift. You could buy certain things. Like I saw an image of this lady who I saw in a video where she bought like a dresser and then she redid the whole thing. You could be one of those people. You remake things. You could rebuild houses. You could be like a house flipper for some of you. You know, some of you guys could be in real estate. That's random as hell, I know, but yeah, people love that. People love how, like, no matter what, you're always down to change. You're always down to grow, and you inspire others to do the same. We got a lot of crowns here too. So you a king, you a queen, you hold down the fort, and you don't waste shit, okay? You don't waste shit, okay? If somebody finishes their food isn't finished with their food, you finish their you'll finish someone's food. Like if they're like, oh, I don't want this, you want this, you're like, yeah, I'll take it. Shit. You don't let things go to waste. And you're solid. You work hard. You've worked hard to get where you are, and you will continue to work hard. Okay? And you always take risks, calculated risks, but you always take risks. You don't let fear hold you back. Like, yes, if I drive this race car, there's a potential I could crash. But I'm protected. You know, it's like that type of situation. Every time you get into your car, there's a potential that you could crash. Every day you wake up is a gift, right? Because you might not wake up. You don't know. You never know when you're gonna go. It is what it is. But you're the type of person that you live life on the edge. You're like, you know what? Tomorrow could be my last, so I'm gonna live today as if tomorrow's my last. Every day you live as if the next day is your last. And people love that. As you remind people, like, you know, we don't have time to waste. Like, yes, we don't have to be in this hustle bustle, but also it's about tapping into your inner child and doing what you love. Not about I have to make millions of dollars. It's like, I want to make people happy. I want to be happy. I want to do things that make me feel peace. You know, I don't have to be a millionaire, because billionaires aren't always happy, okay? No one's happy all the time. Just because you got money, people think money solves everything. And yes, it could solve your 3D problems, okay? But if you still got that broken heart, or you still got that mental issue, it's always going to keep coming back. You can't, you know what I'm saying? You know, and you remind people of that. You got to be happy, and then the money will come. You got to be patient, the money will come. But money is not everything. Money, it's like, you know that you will get money, you have money, and you know you will continue to invest in things that will bring you more money. But I don't feel like you base your happiness on the amount of money that you have. You could have so much money, but that's not what you're focused on. You know, yes, you use money to do what you love, but you're more immersed in the experience, and you can do something for free and have the time of your life. And people love that. Anyway, you're open to infinite possibilities. You make wishes come true, not only for yourself, but for others, and people love that. Damn, bruh. Yeah, let's get some more. You could be a little corny, too. You could tell jokes that are kind of corny. I don't know why I'm getting that, but I am. And you're flashy, too. Some of y'all are flashy. No. No way. Okay, whatever. Sorry, guys. Let's get some more, though. A lot of people love pile 4. Karma. Yeah, look at you. Look at you floating above everybody else, inspiring, helping everybody, distributing karma. Offering. You're very connected to your ancestral realm too. To your heritage. You could be very prideful. We got sun and light, which is the sun. I mean joy and light, which is the sun. You're very unique. Very abundant. Very connected to your roots. That's what it is. Glam. Wasn't I just saying flashy, bro? I can't make this shit up.
Confirmation.
Not the demon voice. You guys could be a little demon too. Hey. There you go. And we have I can. Every time this card comes out, I know I can be what I want to be. If I work hard at it, I'll be where I want to be. I know I can. Yeah. And look at this. Look at it. Okay, it says, it's already happened. Gratitude rampage. Y'all are grateful as hell. And I just saw miracles. Bro, wasn't I just talking about this? Hold on. It disappeared on me. Where did you go? I guess I wasn't meant to see it. Magic. I just saw the devil card in this deck. So you guys could be very, like, sexual. But I feel like a lot of people get obsessed with you, or you get a little obsessed sometimes, and people think it's cute. You might not think it. It is what it is. You got a little demon in you, but everybody does. You gotta accept the dark. If you can't change it, accept it. If you can change it, bitch. I can. Anyway, so you guys could be Taurus as well, Leo, Scorpio, Libra, Gemini, Aries. Okay, so you guys could be foodies and people love that. You either cook good or like you know where all the good food spots are. You guys listen to good music. Some of you guys are tokers or drinkers. Like you could be like a wine person. Like you go to the wine tastings and stuff like that. People like that you're down with that. Some people like that you smoke and drink, you know. They think you're a bad boy, bad girl. You give off this bad boy, bad girl, like, F it kind of energy. Like, you don't give a damn. Like, you probably have a leather coat or something, like, and you wear all black. Like, I'm not kidding, but I'm kidding. Like, what? That's funny. But yeah, I feel like you're very generous and fair, and you give a lot of, you know, not only love and energy, but also you could give a lot of gifts or just be really, like, giving. Like, if somebody, like, you know, you go with somebody and you go through a drive-through or, like, something like that, you'd be like, hey, what do you want? You want a coffee? You want this? You want that? And they're like, nah, I don't have money. You'd be like, but did I ask if you had money? What do you want? You're that person, and people love that, like, that you're so giving. But I feel like, you know, whatever, like, I feel like you could be ethnic, or you have, like, you know, a deep connection to whatever your ethnicity is, and you're very, you know, you could have the flag, you could be like, yo, I'm this, you know, like, I'm Cape Verdean, I rep for the CVs, I'm Puerto Rican, Boricua, you know what I'm saying? Like, you could be like that type of person, you know, and you're very down with your heritage, no matter what, if you're half and half or not, like, you rep, or you're connected to your ancestors, connected to your family. Family is a big thing for you. Yeah. Or your angels. Very connected to your angels, your spiritual team. You probably talk to your spiritual team all the time. You probably have an altar. If you don't, you need to make one. This is your sign. Yeah. Some of you guys could do candle magic too. Or be connected to water magic. Or do like moon cycles connected to the moon. You could do like rituals and stuff like that, and people love that. Like if you talk about the rituals that you do and stuff like that, people love that. Like say your neighbors are like watching you like burn your what you want to let go of during the full moon while you're setting off sage in the backyard. They're looking at you and they love that. They're like, wow, that's so interesting. I don't really know how to feel about it, but I love it. What just fell? Oh, look at you. Gemini and Virgo coming through. We got manifestor, creation. You guys are master manifestors. You're very creative. You have all the tools that you need, and you show people how to get the tools too. Yeah, you guys can be really fancy though and flashy, because I forgot to talk about the glam. But you guys can be very fancy, very flashy. You could do a lot of nice, unique hairdos, inspire others to do the same. Could have some nice luscious curls. Juicy waves. When I said juicy, that also made me think of something else too. You know what I'm saying? Juicy peach. Y'all got cheeks. No matter if you're a guy or a gal, you guys got some of y'all got some cake. The juicy peach. I get my peaches down in Georgia. Yeah. Let's get some more, and then we're gonna close y'all with some affirmations. What do people love about my pal fours? Two of Cups wanted to come in the reverse. Got the Page of Wands. Seven of Wands. Nine of Wands. Got the Emperor. There's that Aries energy. And we had the Moon, Pisces. Yo, you're very honest. Very honest. And I feel like, you know, you don't say anything. You're very mysterious, but you're very honest. When people ask, like, yo, what's this about? What's this Two of Cups, though? Because it wanted to come in the reverse, and I want to get a little light on that. So, when people leave you out in the cold, we got Judgment. When people leave you out, Knight of Pentacles, slow and steady wins the race, baby. When people leave you out in the cold, I feel like, you know, you'll dead that. You'll just leave it. Like, you won't take it personally, but you'll leave it. You'll move on. Like, you'll be like, you know what? Maybe it was draining me. Maybe it was pulling away from me. Maybe it was taking something away from me. You could be seeing 2727. Random, I know. But, yeah, something was coming to an end. Something is coming to an end, or it did come to an end in your life. And I feel like, you know, you took that with stride and you didn't let it hit your pride. You kept on going on and you kept on chasing your inspirations and you kept your boundaries. You kept your boundaries and you kept persevering on, and now you're in this Emperor energy. You're a boss. You're very stoic, though, so you don't show your emotions on your face. You're very stoic. Or at least you don't all the time. But you, like, try to, like, hide that shit. You don't let people see you. I don't know, maybe you feel like it's weak. I don't freaking know. It's not my business. But, yeah, you don't like to see people. You don't like to let people see you down and out, too. And people like that because they feel like, you know, they just feel like you're strong. They feel like you're strong. They also feel like they can celebrate life with you. They feel like you're the life of the party. You got everything under control. Some of y'all got a nice wand, if you know what I mean. If you know, you know. Okay, my guys? But, and for the girls, you juicy. We already went over it. Okay? Not just the cheeks, but yeah, because there's a lot of red and orange and a lot of sexual energy. With this Two of Cups, I feel like a lot of people would want to be in a relationship with you. And they feel like they could connect with you physically, mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. That's why people love you, because they feel like they could connect you. They connect with you. They feel like you're a soulmate. You could have watched another pile, but they feel like you're just like everything that they want and more. But I feel like you have this boundary, so you, like, play hard to get, but not really you're playing. You ain't playing, you hard to get. And people like the chase. Some people like the chase. With this Knight of Wands, people will chase you. But also, you could be very sexual, and you could make those kind of sexual jokes and stuff like that, and be very comfortable with your sexuality. And people love that because you embrace it. Like, you don't fucking shy away from it or demonize it. You're just like, yeah, I like sex. Shit, you do too. Okay? Don't judge me because you do too. Everybody loves it. Fuck out of here. Anyway, you're, again, with this judgment, no judgment. You ain't gonna judge nobody. If you like this or that, like, you don't judge anybody. You know? You like what you like. I like what I like. And we can like what we like. And carry on with our lives and move on. Yeah. But anyway, let's get some affies. Some affirmations before you go. What is this? 10 of Cups. Again, what was I talking about? Like, you guys ride for family? I'm pretty sure that was you guys. But you're very happy, and emotionally, you're doing good. You're building a firm foundation, and even when you aren't doing your best, you don't let nobody see that shit. Do they know that? Probably, because they could probably hear you crying in the shower. Alright, I don't know. That's very specific. But let's get some affirmations and close y'all out. Pile 4. Pile 4, please. What do people love about Pile 4? What do people love about? Come on. Alright, I'll take them. Bottom of the deck. My future self can handle it. Yeah, see? Tracy Spencer, whoever that is. Shout out to you. Like Tracy said, Your future self can handle it. You know that you can handle anything and everything. And I feel like, you know, you're very balanced, very serene, very courageous. And, you know, you might get scared, but you'll still do it. Like I said, I am more than enough. You know your worth. Again, we were saying play hard to get. No, you are hard to get. You don't accept anything less than. Okay? I must jump first. I know the universe will catch me. Yeah, you take risks and you trust that the universe will always catch you, support you. You're very divinely connected, so you know, you trust your intuition. That's why you take leaps, because your intuition guided you that way. Your intuition told you to make that choice and you trusted it, and that's why you reap the benefits. And my thoughts manifest my reality. I hold the power to choose them. Yeah. You know what it is, your thoughts too. When people try to project things onto you, or like, you know, you've been working through your inner child, and people love this because it's like, you know that your childhood, you had some issues and you went through some things and you never let that hold you back. Some people still hold a lot of resentment and stuff like that based off of what they went through, or still believe the beliefs that were put onto them by their caregivers or the bullies or the teachers or the old bosses and friends from their past and stuff like that. And you don't. You let that shit go. I envision my highest self and I start showing up as him or her. Just like that, straight up like that. You come through as your higher self. And, you know, you're the type to fake it till you make it. You'll act as if it ain't nobody gonna know if you really this person or not. You become that person. Nobody knows it, but your confidence, it's just immaculate, okay? You really inspire people, and people love your confidence. And it says, I have the power to create change. Yeah. You not only change yourself daily, but you inspire change in your environment, in your workplace, in anywhere that you go. You shift the energy, you shift the mindsets of people, you shift everything. So just know you are very powerful. Legit. But I love you guys. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that it has helped to remind you of who the fudge you are. If you want to book a personal reading, hit up my description box. I love you, and I hope you have an amazing day, night, or whatever. I'll see you on the next one. Bye.